I'll tell you what, guys, I love Sufficient Grounds. I will defend it until the day I die. I love it that much, okay? Mostly because of the ice rages. Anybody here like ice rages? Yes? Okay. I feel like I am one ice rage away from diabetes, everybody. Don't laugh too hard because some of you are too. But as much as I love Sufficient Grounds, there's a few things that I could change. You know, as much as I love it, I would change a few things if I was in charge. First of all, the blenders. Honestly, the blenders, you guys have heard me tonight. It's like the blenders go off and you suddenly have to take your conversation into a higher decibel level, okay? And this is what happens to me. I'm trying to have a serious conversation. All of a sudden the blender goes off. And I have to raise my voice, and I have to talk louder, and I have to raise my voice, and then all of a sudden the blender shuts off, and I'm still talking really loud, and I say something really embarrassing. I hate it when that happens. It's happened to me so much because I'm just sitting there trying to have that conversation, trying to have that one-on-one. Just not trying to do it, not just all of a sudden the blender goes off. And it's not just an ice rage, it's like one of those ice cream drinks where it's got big chunks in it. One of those. And I'm talking really loud, and I'm talking to my friend, and I'm saying, I have something very important to tell you, and I don't know how I'm going to say it, because when I say it, blender shuts off. I'm an idiot! I mean that. Yeah, okay. Another thing, let's see. I don't like the doors so much, okay? Let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 8 doors, and you can only walk in through one of them. What's the deal with that? I'm a firm believer, if there's a door, you should be able to go in and out of it. That's why it comes with a hinge, am I right? It's like a marriage, it goes both ways, you know? Kind of like that. Yeah. You like that? Ooh, yeah, it's like a marriage. Yeah. It's great. Yeah. Oh, man. And, you know, there's another thing. One thing that's actually kind of okay, I would say, is Sufficient Grounds has a pop machine now. That's pretty cool. It says some moron turned it the wrong way. Has Sodexo learned nothing? Do they not know that if you turn the pop machine the wrong way, the students will riot? Or at least grumble to themselves? I don't know. Because both the students are really good complainers, let's be honest. Yeah, that's the way it goes. But there's one thing that the students do when they get sick. They go to the wellness center. Oh yeah, the wellness center. Wellness center, if you guys know what the wellness center is a magical and happy place. Not really. Not really. It's not that much. See, I've always had the same experience when I go to the wellness center. They always do the doctor things. You know, they take your temperature. You know, they do the blood pressure thing. But they always tell me the same thing at the end. No matter what I'm sick with, they always tell me the same thing. This is what they say. They say, you should go see your doctor. You should go see your doctor. And I'm like, okay, that's why I came to you. Why can't you help me? Seriously, just give me some sort of medical advice. Anything. Tell me to keep my feet elevated. Tell me to gargle salt water. Do I at least get a lollipop out of this? I don't know. Give me something. You should go see your doctor. That would be like campus safety. That'd be like you going to campus safety and saying, hey, someone broke into my car and stole my CD player. And having them say, yeah, you should really call the cops. Yeah, you should call the cops. You know, we don't want to get involved with that. It's not really in our jurisdiction. All we pretty much do is write out parking tickets anyway, so you're on your own. Yeah. Hey, any awkward Bethel couples in the house tonight? Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. They're all in the great room making out. My bad. Forgot about that. Yeah. And then your party. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Okay. If there are any awkward Bethel couples in the house, okay, please take your tongue out of your girlfriend's mouth and listen up, okay? Listen up. I have some advice for you, all right? You know, lady, just listen to me, okay? Here's to all the awkward Bethel couples out there. Just stop it, okay? Just stop it! You're trying to tell people that you're in love, but all you're doing is humiliating yourself. Seriously, I'm embarrassed to be a human because of you guys. Wow, getting into it here, all right. You know what? And no couple gets more flack than the great room couple. Am I right? The creepy great room couple. Everybody knows they're infamous, and for good reason. You know, I was an RA in Vegas for 2 years, so I dealt with these couples all the time. It was great. Not really. they always play this game. They like to play this game. It's called How Awkward Can Make Everyone Else Feel. And they win every time. Every time. But one thing I noticed is that these great room couples, there is no good way for a great room couple to go from the great room down to the acorn. You guys ever notice that? There's no good way for them to do that because they have their gender respective stairways. So it's kind of fun watching them apart. They're like, I'll miss you for the next 5 seconds. While we can go our gender respective stairways. Partying is such sweet spot. And sometimes, the funny thing is, great room couples don't even realize that they're great room couples. They're so oblivious to it. Have you noticed it? I've even talked to some of them before. They try to argue, they try to deny it. They'll say things like, just because me and my boyfriend hang out in the great room doesn't make us a great room couple. Yeah, okay, well, if you hang out in the DC long enough, you're going to start smelling like Sodexo food, let's be honest, okay? Make the connection. Get my drift? Yeah, and then there's the athletic couple. You guys know the athletic couple? Here's a proven fact. Almost proven fact. Chances are, if you run into an athlete at Bethel's campus and they're in a relationship, chances are their significant other is also an athlete. Think about that. Think about one friend you know who's an athlete, which might be hard because they're athletics all the time and they don't have time for you. But, ooh, yeah, many athletes here tonight? Oh, hold on. Okay. Oh, that's right, they're all in practice. Not great. I can say whatever I want. Chances are, if you run into an athlete and they're in a relationship, the other one's an athlete. Think about it. Think about it. Most of the time that proves true. But here's what I've discovered. This phenomenon is actually instrumental about the success. Here's why. Let me enlighten you. See, these Bethel students, these athletes, they fall in love, they get married, and they have athletically superior mutant children who go to Bethel on scholarship. That's why Bethel wins all their games. Did you ever think about that? So mark my words, Bethel will always be good at sports as long as their athletes keep falling in love with each other. Keep the trend going, guys. Keep it going. You never thought about that before, have you? Yeah, keep your mind. Yeah. Then there's also the couple. This is the couple that intrigues me the most. Alright? This is the couple that intrigues me the most. It's the couple that gets married while they're in college. They get married while they're in college. They've got something of that. And you know what? I admire this couple. You know why? Because they have so much to juggle. They have so much to juggle. For one thing, they have to juggle, a full-time marriage, along with sometimes a full-time job as well as a full load of classes. That's tough. That's tough. I admire them. Well, I used to admire them until I found out that the only reason they got married was so they could get a better financial aid package from the government. Yeah, now I loathe them. Because their financial bailout makes my tuition that much higher. Thanks a lot, you freeloaders. So it's finals week. Wait, if it's finals week, why are you guys here? Shouldn't you be studying? No, I'm glad you're here. Just kidding. I mean, honestly, I think a lot of people outside of Bethel think that Bethel students have it rough during finals week, but not for everyone. For a lot of people, sometimes they only have 2 exams and they go back to the dorm room and they play Call of Duty and watch entire seasons of Walking Dead on Netflix. Am I right? Am I right? That's right. Yeah. But I'll tell you what. One thing I didn't like about finals week, as much as I loved it, one thing I didn't like was the fact that there wasn't any chapel during finals week. That always got me. There wasn't any chapel during finals week. And that was a shame, especially during December, because I love the Christmas chapels. I love the Christmas chapels. You know what's always my favorite? You know what's always my favorite? Is the one where they give us free candles. I love that one. They give us free candles. I don't know what Bethel's thinking, just casually and willingly handing out open flame to every student. I don't think that's a good idea. Honestly, I mean, why don't they just hand out grenades as you walk in? Just hand out grenades. Just give people grenades. Or give people candles with the catastrophic potential to burn down the entire Everest floor. Why not give people grenades? I can imagine, handing out grenades and then Sean Holcomb being on stage and says, all right, everybody, we're going to make one big Christmas explosion up in the rafters, okay? So everyone take your grenade, pull out the pin, now! Hold it, hold it, hold it, okay, 3, 2, 1, throw it in the air, yeah! People will lose limbs, but Christmas casualties happen all the time. So, that's all. So, yeah, I love that that chapel because, you know, we sing Silent Night, and it's pretty cool. You know, we take our candles and we give the flame to the next person. I think that's kind of cool. That's very symbolic. But it makes me wonder, where does that first flame come from? Where does that initial flame come from? Is there like a Boy Scout in the back rubbing two sticks together? I don't know. There might be. And all I know is that I'm too distracted, waving my candle in the air, trying to find myself on the screen. Where am I? There I am. There I am. Do you see me? You see me? I'm up there. Or I'm too busy trying to blow out everyone's candle within a 5-foot radius. Don't